denizens of the internet. Welcome to Apple Good or Evil. Well, extraordinary news today. I had to interrupt making a giant mashed potato butte when I heard that Apple announced a self-service repair program that will start in 2022. Yes, a self-repair program. You will be able to buy genuine Apple parts and tools and, in theory, repair your own Apple products. They are starting with iPhone 12 and 13 initially and adding more products over time. Okay, what's the catch? This sounds awfully okay. What's Apple trying to pull here? I know, of course, this is all about right to repair. Apple has fought right to repair for years, but this looks like they're right to repair heroes now. But I know their sneaky plan. Your 80-year-old dad with the shakes insists he can replace his own cracked screen that he broke when he dropped his oxygen tank on it. He totally pooches the fix and then grudgingly takes it to Apple, who now charges him once again for another screen, as well as for all the tiny screws that he lost, but insists that aliens took. Sneaky Apple. The other thing that popped into my head was, what does iFixit think about all of this? I'm pretty sure they have an opinion, and they do. I scooted over to their website, and they made several very important points. First of all, they philosophically agree with what Apple is doing. Fixing stuff for the betterment of humankind is how iFixit started, and whatever motivated Apple to offer this program, well, they don't seem to be complaining. But before we all go celebrating, there are some major caveats to what Apple is offering compared to what independent repair services offer. One is the fact that Apple is not supporting the harvesting of discarded hardware parts, which is too bad. Apple, if their restrictive independent repair provider program is any indication, well, the repair parts will be more expensive, but perhaps better than nothing. One of the things Apple introduced with iPhone 13 was locking down parts through serialization. You can't just take a screen from a broken, genuine iPhone 13 and use it on another iPhone 13. This self-repair program is a way to maintain that limitation. Apple wants to control the parts marketplace. And just how long will Apple stock a part? Who knows? France has legislated 5 years, but they also control how much jam you can put on your croissant. But one very odd bit from Apple's press release insists that it's intended for individual technicians with the knowledge and experience to repair electronic devices. Okay, well, that would definitely leave out most people. So how is this a self-repair program, if Apple is suggesting that you don't self-repair? Apple recommends that customers visit a professional repair provider for the safest and most reliable way to get a repair, which, yeah, sure, duh. I mean, that's obvious. So if Louis Rossmann is not allowed to harvest parts or use compatible clone parts to make cheap repairs, are you allowed to buy the repair kit from Apple and then trundle on down to his shop and then have him put it all together for a small fee? I'm sure he would be fine with that. What's wrong with Apple's IRP program is that it's much slower than having third-party parts on hand for a quicker turnaround. Of course, this has all to do with right to repair that is gaining traction. Apple ended its announcement by saying they are designing products for increased repairability. Great. Perhaps Apple is already doing this. Notwithstanding the whole Apple Silicon Unified CPU, GPU, RAM module bundle that's not repairable, it looks like the M1 MacBook Pro batteries are not excessively glued in, and other bits and pieces are accessible. You can see the obvious chess moves in all of this, but what do you think? Is Apple being good or evil? Till next time, denizens, be seeing you.